Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Monica, and for those who are not new, welcome back. It's great to see you here again. And today I am going to give you my TBRs for 2 readathons that I am participating in. So there are 2 readathons that I'm going to be participating in the next couple of weeks. The first one is going to be, if you don't know, I just need to have my notes. So if I'm looking down there, it's my notes. So the first one is put on by Jess from Peace Love Books, and this is on her Patreon, and it's her 48-hour readathon, and it's on April 29th to April 30th. And she's doing this Disney theme, so I thought I'd wear my Disney Princess t-shirt because, I mean, Belle, of course. And one of the prompts for this is a fairy tale retelling. Most of the fairy tale retellings are Beauty and the Beast, so I thought I'd be all Disney today. Anyway, but I digress. So the prompts are at sea, captor, captive, fairy tale retelling, royalty, yellow and red on the cover, childhood friends to lovers, go on a journey, secret identity, and hero falls first. Whenever I try to find books to cover prompts, my mind always ends up going blank. So I'm just like, okay. But for this, I found 2 full-length novels and 3 novellas to cover all the prompts. So the first one is going to be The Eris at Sea by Christy Caldwell. So the prompts it covers is at sea and on a journey, obviously. So this book says, perpetually unattached, Lady Cassia McQuaid has accepted her fate as a spinster. But how can she be expected to lead a life confined to drawing rooms and royal balls when there's a vast, exciting world to explore? Cassia can find but one solution. She masquerades as a thrill-seeking lad and stows away on a ship bound for open waters. Adventure awaits, so does notorious privateer Nathaniel Elsby. Okay, interesting so far. Nathaniel doesn't want to be the Duke. He's a Duke of Roxburgh. Instead, the second-born son relishes his freedom to do as he pleases, pursuing enemy ships in service of the war effort. But when his older brother dies, dun dun dun, here we go, and Nathaniel embarks on one last mission before he fills his ducal duties with an arranged marriage. That's the intention, at least until he discovers that his woefully green deckhand is fetching, and vulnerable woman in disguise. A vulnerable woman. Nathaniel's mission is to protect Cassia from the perils of the sea, both above and below the water, by sharing close confines of the captain's quarters. I'm looking at you, Sea Ruin. As rolling emotions turn to love, I see what she did there. Nathaniel and Cassia realize the greatest risk to the crown, to their futures, and to the heart still lie ahead. Okay, that actually does sound really good. So the next one that's on my TBR covers the prompt of royalty. So it's Royally Raised by Emma Chase. This is 4.5 in the Royally series. It's a very short novella. It's about the royal family of Westco, and it's after the first 3 books, or the first 4 books, yeah. So it's after you get Nicholas and Olivia, then you get Prince Henry, and oh gosh, my mind's blanking, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've read this, but Logan, and I know her name, I can see it. She's very intelligent, but she's bookish intelligent, but she's not. Anyway, yeah, so it's their story, and it's and I think it's their kids, where they're showing their kids at a birthday party. I don't know. It's a quick one. I've read all the books in the Royally series, and it covers royalty, so I'm actually pretty excited for that one too. The next on my TBR, which covers the prompts of Captor, Captive, and Hero Falls First, is Kingpin All the Way by Cassie Mint, and this is in her very merry mob Christmas novellas. And this is number 4. Yes, it's Christmas, but that's what I could find to cover this prompt, because I didn't want a full-length book. I wanted a novella because I want to be able to cover all my prompts. So this one, again, it's short. I think it's like 87 pages. And the synopsis is, I kidnapped the governor's daughter for revenge. Of course he did. Now I'm fussing like I'm not saying that word. Now I'm fussing like a mother hen. I'm a mob boss, not a nanny, but one look at Aaron Edwards crowds my brain with constant worry. Oh, jeez. Is she eating enough? Resting well? Is she warm? Is she safe? I need to focus. Damn it. I need to ruin her father's life. Then send her back to the smoke and rubble, not get attached. You know he's gonna get attached. What's wrong with me? But against all the odds, my captive doesn't hate me like she should. She trusts me, crowding closer for comfort, and I can't think. This is a disaster. Because when she blinks up at me like that, you know, the fluttery eyes, there's nothing I wouldn't give her. She can have my kingdom, my crown, my whole lonely life. Melodramatic, but it's a Cassie Mint novella, and I'm definitely here for it. Even though it's a Christmas Cassie Mint mob novella. Okay, so the next book is going to cover the prompts of fairy tale retelling, yellow and red on the cover, and secret identity, and this is Daring the Beast. Oh, excuse me. And this is Daring Beast by Elizabeth Hoyt. This is number 7 in her Maiden Lane series. And this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So, yep, there's Belle, you can't see her. Anyway, so the synopsis is, a man condemned, falsely accused of murder and mute from a near fatal beating, Apollo grieves. Oh, no, it's Apollo Graves. Looks like Greaves. I don't know. Viscount Kilbourne has escaped from Bedlam. With the crowned soldiers at his heel, he finds refuge in the ruins of a pleasure garden, toiling as a simple gardener. But when a vivacious, that's a good word, young woman moves in, he quickly is driven to destruction. A desperate woman. London's premier actress, Lily Stump, is down on her luck when she is forced to move into a scorched theater with her maid and small son. Oh, she has a baby. Okay. But she and her tiny family aren't the only inhabitants. A silent, hulking beast of a man who calls from the charred ruins home. Okay. Yet when she catches him reading her plays, Lily realizes there's more to the man than meets the eye. Out of ash, desire flares. Though scorching passion draws them together, Apollo knows that Lily is keeping secrets. When his past catches up with him, as it always will, he's forced to make a choice. His love for Lily, or the explosive truth that will set him free. Can't he just have it all? Wouldn't that just be great? Okay, so that's Darling Beast by Elizabeth Hoyt. And the next one, and it's the last one on my TBR for Jess's, my mind just went blank again. Readathon, for her 48-hour readathon. And it covers childhood friends to lovers. So I couldn't really find a lot of novellas for childhood friends to lovers, but I did find one. It's A Baby for Her Best Friend by Casey Rose, and this is in the Be My Baby series. And it's a series of short novellas about pregnancy, of all things, by different romance authors, including Cassie Ment. The synopsis says, Summer. Nick and I have been best friends since we were little kids. We used to do everything together, still do a lot of the time, like going to a friend's wedding, turning it into a drinking game, having too much to drink, and accidentally sleeping together. Okay. Since neither of us remember it, we can forget it. Yeah, that's never going to happen. until about 20 pregnancy. Oh, yeah. Until I'm sorry, I just moved ahead. All right. Until about 20 pregnancy tests all tell me I'm pregnant. Well, I guess they're really not going to forget about it now, are they? How can I tell him now that he's seeing someone? Oh, that sounds a little angsty to me. All right, let's see. All right, and Nick. I never expected to find out that I'm going to be a father while at my parents' anniversary party. Oh, that actually sounds interesting. Or the mother of my child wasn't the woman I was with, much less that it was my best friend. Now the life I want is just in my reach. My best friend as my wife, a family, but that is the last thing summer. But that is the last thing summer wants, especially when my oh my gosh. Oh shoot. But that's the last thing summer wants, especially when my now ex shows up with news of her own. Oh my gosh. One word. Well, no, it's 2 words. Birth control. So that's what I'm going to be reading for the 48-hour readathon on Jess's Patreon. But then on May 4th to May 7th is the Mafia romance readathon. So I don't condone Mafia, but it's a whole heck of a lot of fun to read about. I'm not going to lie. I mean, one of the first books I ever read was The Godfather. So yeah, it's a good time. It's interesting, but would I condone it in real life? Absolutely not. But we're having a readathon, and we have some prompts to go through. So Jenn gave us like different prompts, and you can find it on her channel and on her Instagram is Jenn from the Book Refuge. She's going to be co-hosting with Jackie from First Lady Reads, Joe from Not So Average Joe, and Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings. And the prompts that I chose for my bingo board are Royalty in the Title, Italian Mob, New to You author, Irish Mafia, Tattooed Hero, next in the series, audiobook, Bratva, and host track. So when I was putting together my TBR for the Mafia romance readathon, I actually wanted to read books that I already owned and that were already on my on some lists that I had. I have like 23 books I want to read in 2023, and 2 of these are actually on there. And then another one I had bought in a sale a long time ago on an audiobook, but I never actually read it. And the last one that I'm going to read, because I'm reading 4, I pre-ordered it, and it is Illicit King by Maggie Cole, and this is her newest book that's coming out on May 1st. I think it's May 1st. Yeah, it's May 1st, and it's the first book in her new Mafia Wars series. It's Mafia Wars Ireland, and it's going to cover the prompts of Host Rec, because Jenn did cover this, as well as audiobook, Irish Mafia, and Royalty and Title. The book that I bought a while ago but never listened to when it was on a sale was Taken by a Sinner by Michelle Hurd. This is book 1 in her Sinner series, and the prompt that it covers is a new to me author, because I've never actually read from Michelle Hurd before. And then the next book that's on my TBR, it covers the prompts for Tattooed Hero and Bratva. It is Painted Scars, and it's the first book in the Perfectly Imperfect series by Neva. If you could actually tell me how to pronounce her last name, it would be great, but here's a picture. So yeah, I have this checked out on KU, and I actually do have the physical copy of it, thanks to, I think it was Dark and Quirky. But anyway, this was on my list for 23 books I wanted to read in 2023, so that covers that as well. And the last book that's on my TBR for the Mafia Romance Readathon is Heavy Crown by Sophie Lark. This is book 6 in her Brutal Birthright series, and the prompts are Italian Mob, and next in the series, this is the last book in the Brutal Birthright series. I've been putting off this book for a very long time, and it's on my books I want to read in 2023, as well as Snow, because I'm going to get to the Kingmaker series. I am going to actually get to it in this readathon, and hopefully I will enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed the rest of the books, because honestly, I've enjoyed every single book in this series, and I was really excited for Heavy Crown, but then I heard some not great things about it, specifically about the heroine, so I'm not sure, but I'm gonna give it a go and hopefully it will land well. But anyway, those are the books that I'm going to be reading for the 2 readathons that I'm going to be participating starting this weekend and next week. Let me know if you're participating in any of them, and if so, what's on your TBR? And if you made it this far in this video, please leave me a red heart emoji. And until next time, happy reading. Bye, guys.